development roadmap. I'd say, most of the people watching this video probably work on the revenue operations side. And while that can get very technical, it can be very different from what developers are working on. And it can sometimes be hard to prioritize that kind of work in a development pipeline. I mean, sometimes, for a complicated workflow, developers, might be the only people who can do it. So it's something to think about. But another one would be if you want to avoid incurring a massive cost on an ETL platform. We do use one, and I will say it's very expensive. It's not cheap. For a long time before that, we were using Coefficient for everything, and it got the job done. So yeah, if you're not looking to spend, a massive amount on a SaaS platform, an additional SaaS platform, that's something to think about. Another thing is if you're doing relatively simple data syncing, like say you just need to put the average number of orders per month for a user into a property in HubSpot. It's basically just a one-to-one match. It can be very easy and can be very, very quick and simple to do in a spreadsheet. Another thing too is if the data that you're wanting to sync is exclusively available only in Google Sheets, like it's a manual tracker, you're taking notes from calls, why, configure an API to pull that data from your spreadsheet to pull it into a script to then write it somewhere when you could just do it straight from the spreadsheet.
And so you mentioned HubSpot, so I kind of want to like double down there. It sounds like you're creating some calculated properties inside of your spreadsheet and then pushing them back to HubSpot. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's exactly correct. So the start of the pipeline would be pulling data, sometimes aggregated, sometimes just raw data from our database into a spreadsheet, applying formulas to it, sometimes combining data from different sources in that spreadsheet, and then writing it directly to HubSpot using Coefficient.